In this short video, I'm going to show you how to add the charts that you have created to other documents, specifically to a Word document. You still remember the scatter chart and the bubble chart that we created before. So what I'm going to do right now to have this one and copy it to another document, specifically a Word document. Now, before doing that, you need to do a little bit of modification. First of all, take a look at the edges of this white area that represents your chart area. There is a border. Right now, there's a gray border, right? If you want to change the color of that border, you need to click on this white area, then right click, and you can see that you can fill to any color that you want to, and you can select an outline for it. Right now, I want a red outline, for example. So take a look at that. Right now, the border is red and the fill inside is orange. However, whenever you are copying and pasting this chart into a Word document, you do not want any background or you do not want any outlines. So right click on it before copy and paste it into a Word document. Make sure that fill is white and make sure that your outline is set to no outline. So right now there is no outline for this chart. Now it's ready to be copied. So I'm going to right click on this white area and then click on copy. And then I'm going to move to my Word document. This could be a lab report, a journal paper, or a conference paper. And then if you right click over here, it will give you some paste options, right? I'm going to talk about a couple of these paste options. This one, for example, uses the Word document theme and links the data. So if you change the data in your Excel sheet, the data will be automatically changed in this Word document as well. So first I'm going to use this one too. And then I'm going to press enter, go down. The next option, if you right click, you will see that this option will paste this figure in forms of a picture. So what would be the difference between these two? They look exactly like each other, right? Now, but if you click on this, you can change the font. For example, if I want to change this font from Times New Roman to Arial, I can type it and you can change the font, right? Or you can change anything else that you want to. If you double click on X-axis, you can perform any kind of changes that you could do in Excel over here as well. So I'm going to change this back to Times New Roman again. Perfect. Now, the second version is just a picture. So even if you double click on this photo, you cannot change anything. You can change the size of it, but when you change the size, the font gets smaller and smaller. However, here, if you change the size, you can see the font will adjust itself, right? Or if you make it bigger, the font will adjust itself to the new figure. Perfect. So obviously this version is preferred to the other version, but you need to be careful. If you are pasting your figure like the first option that I showed you, make sure that the data, you won't change the data in the Excel sheet, because if you change that, then the data here will be changed as well. So I'm going to remove the second picture over here. Make sure that whenever you paste a photo, figure, a graph in your lab, it should be center aligned. So I'm going to click on this center, or you can use your keyboard and press Ctrl and E. And then any type of figure should have a caption. So I'm going to write figure 1. And the caption for this, you can come up with a caption and then add brackets and write down the source of the data that you used for this. If you created this based on your observations, you can write observations in lab number whatever, or if you have used the data from another source, another article, another lab, you need to source it over here. It is very important that every figure should have a figure caption, and that's important from several perspectives. First of all, from accessibility perspective, there might be some people who rely on the figure captions and cannot see the figures themselves. So you need to provide a descriptive caption for each figure. when you are preparing any kind of journal paper and conference paper, this is a requirement for you to do. So in this short video, I showed you how to copy your data from Excel sheet to a Word document.